Bomba di calciomercato, Milan and Theo Hernandez about to say goodbye. Rumors the last couple of days were saying that Milan and Al Hilal were in talks for Theo Hernandez. Today, the news came out that Al Hilal and Milan already had a financial agreement set between 30 and 35 million euros for Theo Hernandez. The only thing that they were waiting for was the decision from the player, because apparently Theo wanted to take some time, see if any European clubs would come knocking. It seems, according to the news today, that he would be inclined to accept Al Hilal's offer, 18 million euros a season. Of course he would say yes. 18 million euros a season, that is a lot of money. And it seems that the negotiations between Theo and Milan stalled out. He wanted between 7 and 8 million euros. They're not willing to give him that money, especially seeing the season that he had this year. Horrible season. His performances on the pitch weren't that great. The entire team was horrible. That's a given, 100%. I agree with everybody. Did become the highest scoring defenseman this year, beating Paolo Maldini. Came in as a kid. Paolo Maldini went to get him from Real Madrid. Came in, did fantastically well, developed into one of the best left backs in the game. Was fundamental for the Scudetto in 2022. However, this season and last season, it all came undone. And I think with the decisions with Fonseca, with Conceição, it didn't help. He didn't have a feeling with Conceição. He benched him a few times. Same thing with Fonseca. And so it's inevitable that Milan is going to part ways. They can't lose him for free. Like I said, surprised at the amount, but they can't ask for that much more. The big question is, who will Milan bring in to replace him? And so some names out there are Udogi from Tottenham, Italian player for the national team as well. There's Cambiaso from Juventus, who is a pupillo of Allegri. Cambiaso was set to leave Juve last season, then it didn't happen. Could he be leaving this year? What would be the price? Last year, they were saying something like 60 or 65 million euros from Manchester City. I do not think Milan will pay that money ever for Cambiaso. Same thing for Udogi. They're saying 40, 45, maybe even 50 million euros to Tottenham. I don't think they're worth that money. I gotta be honest. I don't think they're worth that money. So it's going to be important to see who Milan goes to get to replace him. And they're going to have to make the right choices. For sure, I think the first name on the list would be Cambiaso, because he's played with Allegri. Allegri really likes him. And so it's going to be interesting to see. Disappointed that he's going to be leaving. I got to be honest. He was one of my favorites. Like I said, played horribly bad this year. But I think the entire team was awful. They were just awful. And so the left-hand side didn't work this year. And we'll see what happens. But the deal is not done yet. Very close. Not done. They're still waiting for the official yes. But it seems like he's inclined to do so. So let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Like and subscribe. Theo, close to saying goodbye. Thank you for your services. Thank you for the Scudetto. That fantastic run with Atalanta. I don't think nobody's going to ever forget. And so let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Like and subscribe. What do you think about Theo leaving? Leaving for Al Hilal, being so young, 27 years old. But let's be honest, if he signs for 3 or 4 years, he's going to make 18 million euros a season, come back to Europe at 30 or 31. He could still play, and he made a ton of money. Let me know what you think. Write in the comments. Like and subscribe.